You should do it, huh? तुम्हें पता तो होना चाहिए कौन कौन कैंडिडेट है या नहीं.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
First of all, I will request who are sitting on the back side, please come forward and occupy the front seat. So whoever comes late, you are the exception. I will request to everyone else.
Sakshi is there.
Okay. So my name is Ravi, and I am your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I welcome you all to 283 meeting of Vadodara Toastmaster Club. We have drinking water and washroom facility at the back side. Please avoid using it when someone is speaking. Before starting the meeting, I would like to mention basic ground rules that we follow in our meetings. Please mute your mobile phones. For online members, if you are not speaking, please put yourself on mute, and if before stepping out of video, please turn off your video. As Toastmasters, we don't talk about sex, religion, and politics, so avoid using these topics. Now, I request you all to raise your right hand and repeat our club mission after me. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening me out. Now, I will hand over the dice to our presiding officer, TM Dharu.
Thank you, TM Dharu. Very good morning to all of you, masters and esteemed guests. Today, I will be conducting the 23rd meeting of Vadodara Toastmasters Club. This meeting for the current ExCom team is the last meeting as an executive committee. Next meeting from July onwards, we will have a new committee which would take over as the ExCom group. So, for the benefits of the guests, before we start the meeting, normally the meeting of Vadodara Toastmasters is divided into three sections. It is for the prepared speeches, the tabletop speeches, and then we have to evaluate. But for this particular meeting, since we have a meeting scheduled at the later half of this day, the later half of the meeting, we have restricted or limited or changed the agenda for this. Our agenda for today would be limited to table topic sessions, where our VTM, PM Jyoti would conduct the table topic session, and guests and members would be asked to come on stage and give an impromptu speech. We have our not a complete tag team, but we will have a timer and AHA counter who will be monitoring the time of the meeting as well as counting on the pillar words which will use for giving us speech. Today I am also playing the role of team mode, that is Toastmasters of the day. So I will start with the theme for today, but before starting on the theme, as a gesture of VTM or as a protocol, we invite guests to give their brief introduction before we start. So whosoever are attending the meeting for the first time, I request them to just come on the stage, give a brief introduction about themselves, and just tell about how they came to know about Toastmasters. Maybe you can start with that.
Morning, everyone. My name is Jonathan. I've been currently working in the energy recently. And I've been a past Toastmaster and I've been a member and past president of Become Toastmaster for around 6 years. And I came to this meeting before Corona. I was about to join in March of 2020. I was not very keen on offline meetings. So then I found an opportunity and I hope to join and become a regular.
Hi everyone, my name is Chitraj Patel. I am from Vadodara only. Recently, I have completed my diploma in mechatronics from ITM as well as Baroda University. I came to know about Toastmaster by my one of the faculty to overcome my public speaking skills and to avoid some stage fear. So I am here for my first meeting and revision. My name is Ruchi and I'm providing freelancing service online. And I came to know about Toastmasters International Club. One of my mentor, I was learning client getting webinar online. And basic reason is to learn public speaking. I want to learn sales. So I want to sell my products internationally, international events and in front of 5,000 and 10,000 people. So thank you.
Morning everyone. I'm Ishan Zafiriya. I'm currently studying computer engineering in second year in KTIT Savli. And I came to know about this club from my friend Kushi Patel. And he is currently dropped out from college. And he's freelancing in all this stuff. But I am studying. And but we are connected to each other. And we are on the way to become entrepreneurs. Yeah.
And you would like. Question.
How it works.
Thank you, Dick, for coming up and giving updated today. So as presiding officer, I will hand over the charge to Team Modi of the team. Team leader, who will now take over the chair. So good morning and welcome once again. Today I have taken the theme of soft skill and personal. Before we start, just can anyone tell what will my skills? What is skill? What are skills? Any idea? Or any
Do a particular job
about it for in an masterful way? That is what I'm skill. We do it very good, very proficiency and proficiency. So if I divide skills, we can put into two aspects. One is the technical skills, and other is the behaviors. During the start of your professional life, your focus is more on the technical skills. But as you grow, as you try to lead a team, try to lead like people, then the more important becomes this soft skills or behavior skills. Any great leaders in the history, if you recollect their names, they would be known with because of their work, which they have, or their contribution to the society. But one of the differentiating parameters which you always get to those leaders, always not the work they have done or the skills on the technical part they possess, but on the soft skills. So last meeting we had someone whom you admire or someone. So someone spoke about energy. So he is a good keeper, he is a good batsman. But we don't talk about those when we talk about energy. What comes to our mind? Captain. So that is something related to the soft skill. So today, as the last meeting of XCOM, I thought, why not relate my team, the skills they possess, and extend my credit towards them. So I will not about all the skills. I will pick up 6, 7 skills and I will try to apply each of them. Okay. Before I speak, maybe can we name some soft skills which you possess or which you desire to possess? And for interpersonal skills. This is very important. Communication.
Soft
And-
behavior.
When it comes to Toastmaster, what skills as teamwork, right? So first and most important soft skill is teamwork. So when you talk about teamwork, there's so many things which has to be dealt with. One, when talk about teamwork is a soft skill. First is person with that skills would always be respected. If who has that skill, like who is a team player, we always have the respect to this. He is reliable. We can always rely on him for any work or assignment if he is. There will not be any conflict anytime. We know that he is the person we can rely. If the work is given, he will do it without any problem. There is no conflict or any different thought. And he is well organized and does the planning before. So if I relate my strong team with this quality of teamwork, I have only one name which comes to my mind. That is none other than T.S. Ravi. So I would like to appreciate him. So T.S. Ravi has taken the role of SAR, and when he is not present, we always find it difficult team technicality to connect and do the meeting. So I appreciate his presence always, and I thank him for being a active part of the current ExCom. Now we will deliberate more on socks. Anything which you have done in your professional life which has helped you. Like I will talk about myself. Suppose if I also relate with Tony. Like when I try to think of me as a leader, earlier I used to get I was short tempered. Like whenever some output which I desired does not come out, I used to scold that him or her in front of the team. So I once I got a feedback that if you want to praise someone, praise in front of everyone. But if you want to scold or find a fault, do it in isolation. So with that learning, I started my managerial skills. So I tried to understand the team. Whenever we're discussing on some topic on some deliverables, we always talk same goal. The team used to appreciate that. But if someone of the team would be falling behind the goal or behind the thing, first and foremost thing which I was doing is I used to appreciate whatever was the front of the team. And then maybe during a chai or during a chat over tea or any other thing, I would just call him alone and just narrate where he could do more well. So that from being very short tempered, I gradually learned to become soft in nature and also building the situation to calm, because then I learned that nothing is going to get ruined or nothing is going to get hampered if that document or deliverable is not going to be issued on time. It is only a matter of time, and maybe there may be a thing where the person who is not delivering has some issues with family or something is going to some other mental issues. If we just try to put ourselves in their shoes and try to understand what the actual situation is, I think we can do better. So why soft skills are important is because we all, I think, would be dealing with people, right? When you deal with machines, we don't need this. But of course, when you deal with people, we should have this soft skills. So any skills which you would like to tell which you possess or you want to tell?
Integrity among the team members.
Being human, being human helps me to connect with team members more personally. And that energy come out from being human is enough to extend and promote the depth of energy whole being. being human and being.
And to respect each other as well.
People along with goal. So another skill which I want to talk about, which PM had told is communication. When it comes to communication, it is not only speaking out what you speak, but also listening. Right? It is not only what you speak, but what you listen, what you grab. Once you listen, how do you put it into words, to proper format, and again present it to the feedback. So when I think of communication and our current XCOM team, the skill related to communication thing, let me think of coordination. It coordinates, gets the information, confirms the information, and then also it is related to writing and listening skills that are already and the information together accurate. Though the position of that person or that role is not so prominent in our XCOM, but still I feel TM Udit as a secretary as the skill, and I think we could let him give a round of applause. Thank you for being a great secretary for the current XCOM team. To the new XCOM team, this secretary role we should maybe make it more active because secretary role involves sharing of minutes of meeting and other stuff, which I think since last 1 year we have been decorating. We are only sharing the minutes of meeting when it comes to the celebration part of the milestone, but we should make it more powerful. Moving more on soft skills. My personal journey from being an engineer to now being a manager has taught me a lot. One of the things I told being from being angry to now being calm. Other thing is dealing with the situation. There may be a situation where your demand would be more. You would be demanding more from the team. But then again, it is empathy which comes into picture. Empathy and emotion, we have to have a balance of it. Because when dealing with people, they may emotionally take you for a ride, which may always not be the case. So when you're dealing with emotions only, then there may be a case where your output or your team's performance can be good. So it's not actually emotion, but you have to be empathetic. That is what I also want to be more empathetic. So we have covered SA and our secretary. Now I would talk about negotiations. What is negotiations? Get a particular outcome in a win-win situation. Maybe Kunal has something in mind.
But the negotiation is meeting the objective of both the parties, bringing them on forward.
When your wife is demanding the gold with jewelry, and you settle for a silver, at least he has also got something and he also paid.
That everything I always do.
That's what I was expecting from him. So when it comes to the XCOM team, what do we negotiate? We, of course, I will come on finally in terms of the we have membership, we have the funds. We have to continuously monitor this. We don't overshoot or overrun what is available with the need. We have the right to pay for every country. Whatever comes at the fees from membership, we will transfer to the and also, of course, we celebrate the milestone. So we always have to fix budget for milestone. So when you are negotiating something, what should be your behavior? How should be your behavior?
Mind and capacity.
It is more friendliness. You cannot negotiate or be accommodating. Otherwise, you will lose the negotiation. So one is friendliness. then you should know what you are doing before starting the negotiation. You should have in that mind what actually you want to achieve before you start the negotiation. I will give you an example. Like we give the example of our own company. Like we were sitting in Sani, and management decided that now we have to fix the company and to shift to Barbarian to a new premises. So our HOD did not directly tell us, okay, tomorrow we have to move. Like if somebody from your manager team will tell you that tomorrow you have to move to Barbarian, there is no objection which you would do, right? You will always you have to follow, but at the back of the thing, what you tell, he said that if I am going. So what he did, he called a meeting for all the people and started showing the benefits of going to that. We have the residents there, we have the club there, we have the pool there, we have the lawn tennis, we have this. Now, how many wants to sit? We have the option of not going, but how many wants to sit? Everybody there, oh, cool, nice club. Then he gave the verdict to the higher manager that my team is ready to move. When we moved there, then he said, actually, the team or the higher officer is already decided to. But since I cannot convey you directly, I have negotiated. I showed you the benefits and I told you how you are. I made you as part of me, and then I shared. So, self-management, confidence, and he should be enthusiastic when it comes. He should not keep his pattern down until the negotiation is failed.
Opposing party should be feeling value is more than express. So
Okay. That is the perfect example. So when it comes to negotiation, we have one friendly person who is confident and enthusiastic, it's complete. And he is another DM, Kuldeep, who is our treasurer. He's always friendly and he's always ready whenever new members join. He's eager enough to make them enroll with the team. So we have talked upon teamwork, we talked upon communication, we have talked upon negotiations. I have a few more to share. What like you are into, you said you are trying to go into sales, right? Sales. So what skills you should possess as a sales? You want to go solving problem, okay? So convincing. How do you convince people? One of them is presenting. If you are able, yeah, storytelling is one type of presentation. If you are able to present yourself in the correct way, that skill will help you in growth. When it comes to presentation, it involves flexibility as well as adaptability. Have you improvised or do you have the skills of presenting yourself? Like when you are appearing for an interview for a higher post, you try to press, don't go with casual wear, you have your dressed up properly. Why do you do that?
To create impression.
So, impression is the key when you are presenting. So when it comes to Toastmaster, what is before the meeting, what do we see that gives us an impression to come to the meeting? What is shared? Poster. Right? Social media, like we are connected very well with the social media. The posters are released, and it is on not only the group, it is on Facebook, Insta, LinkedIn, everything. So what is important when you are doing or when you possess or when you want to have this presentation as a one of the soft skills? what should be the ingredients of having a good presentation as a soft skill. Content. So the content is most important. Creativity. So content, outline, design, summarize, improvise. So when it comes to all this quality, I remember only one name from Expo. That is none other than TM. He's not present, but we can applaud him. So TM Artist, like earlier when he joined the company, we always the TM VTPR is the key for Postmaster. The theme, even if I have given one thing, but he narrates or he puts it into such a way that the person reading that poster or thing always feels eager what would be there for the next meeting. So that eagerness is created by his poster. So he is a very good asset to the VTM team. Then more on soft skill. Presentation हो गया, communication, team work हो गया. यहाँ किस लिए आते हैं? Why do we educate? Network. Perfect. I am now coming to network. So what do you mean by network?
Connects more and more people.
More and more, yes, connect with more and more people. Exchange ideas between right kind of people. Exchange ideas. Okay. How do you network? Or how can you network? By going to right place where people are coming. Coming to right place where people are the same minded, same mindset. Being open by interacting, correct. So when I joined VTM, like in February 2020, I joined as a member. I thought I was introvert. I was outspoken, but when it came to public forum, I felt always shy, or I had always stage fear. I remember once in school, my teacher told me to appear on the stage. He had written one full para in English, and she had told me to narrate English. I went to the stage and spoke all the dialogue in English. So, at least I spoke, but then I came to my professional career when again I got a chance to be on the stage. So my head of the department gave me one of the roles as the best of the artist and so but it was sequence like first, second, third, fourth, fifth. I don't know what happened, but first, second went all well, then I directly jumped to the fourth of the stage. So he unknowingly gave what he did. Then I recollected my mistake, and then he told me to be calm. We'll try to adjust one. Stage fear is there, but then if you start talking to people, if you start knowing people, your stage fear would go, and that would happen with network. So why I joined Toastmaster was one of the reasons of joining Toastmaster was when you network, you know that you don't fear when you speak, right? You know you're all known faces, you're all friends. So that stage fear goes. That has helped me now to present in front of 50 or 70 people without any. That has helped me. So when it comes to networking, what is one thing that would require in yourself to improve that skill within listening, okay, confidence, communication, learning attitude, open mind. Networking involves a lot of hard work. When we talk about Vadodara to Toastmasters, when we started, we were around 22 or 25. Slowly we grew to 40. Again, there was a dip. Today, we are 40 if you are expecting more to grow, we are expecting to reach 45 or 40%. So we have a member in our current expo who is very hardworking. Communication is clear. When people approach him to know about what is VTM or what is the details they would be looking for, he is always available to share those. The fee structures are clearly explained in that. And he has shown that he is highly productive and he is ethical in his work. Highly productive, we see that where we started, we have crossed that number of members. So when it comes to networking, I remember one thing that is TM. So he's also not present, but let him upload. Then what other top things we should talk? You have good communication, you have good team, you have network. You have good negotiation, relativity. You have all the skills, but that one skill if you don't possess, other skills are not that important. Time management, knowledge,
Managing the structure of the whole team,
right.
how it will go, how it will be,
So if
how it will work.
I think if I would say shorter term, it is like self-motivated. You may be a good team player. You have good networking skill, you have good negotiation skill, but if you are not self-motivated to do this, then there is nothing is going to. What does self-motivation?
To do the required work, irrespective of your likes and dislikes, it has to be done.
Okay,
Reach the goal,
it's the
goal,
goal is that you set a goal and by hook or hook, you aim to reach that. Progressively progress. I don't know what I said, but continuous progress.
To remain the inspiration consistently, taking it there.
Perfect. So we have one member in a current expo who is very self. Monday morning, you will get a sheet asking for the roles. And he ensures that even if the roles are not filled by Thursday, we'll call you up, make sure that the roles are filled by Friday. He'll always prioritize, is self-aware, focused, and very structured in the way he executes his work. So we have that member.
that's not the group.
So he is VP Education for the current expo. So let us applaud him. PT, like both Nikhil and Dhruv have been into this role for the last 1 year. Why VT? The success of VTM, I think we felt our tag team as the pillar of any VTM. I think the VTM and VTT roles which they have done, they are the pillar for the success of VTM. Maintain the membership consistency to ensure that the meetings are flawless, all roles are assigned prior to the meeting, and we always see that crowd always is an average which wins with. So we have to applaud again both of them together. I'm very thankful to them so that VTM has reached this level. Now, the last skill which I would be talking, like you have a good self-motivated person, you have a good networking person, a good negotiating person. All these things are there. But still there is one thing which connects all of them. Right? If there is a conflict, then there should be a person who can resolve this, resolve the problem. So what is that skill one should possess? Leadership, okay, and mentorship.
To hold everyone in one thread.
Any other thing? Suppose if there is, in a team, you have people with two different opinions. Collaboration. Conflict resolution. So that is a very important skill which one should have. Because when you're leading a team, of course, there will be various ideas from various people, but you have to see which would best to the team, best to the maybe the organization as a whole. So there is one person in our team who is always available to resolve any conflict if there is within the XCOM. He is very soft spoken. He will identify the problem and he is always available. If I have some problem, I will approach him. Even for today's meeting, I will approach him. How should we go about? Because this is the first time I will be conducting a meeting as the ex-president of the last president. So he will define, like, first he will if I will talk to him, he will just understand and then try to share his experience. He will also examine, act, and also tell me the consequences. I also share my view, but he will share that. If you do like this, what would be that? If you do like this, what would be that? So as a leader, is a good conflict resolution. Like when we plan out some milestone meeting, we always seek his advice. So he has this ability to identify the problem, define the problem, examine the problem, act and look at the past. So yes, he's none other than our ex-president, PM Adil. So very good. So as a president, president, when I took over from Adil, I always looked at him as a cool person. Like whenever he is giving a speech, his voice is, he's so soft spoken that you will always try to admire the way he is. He's not coming for so many weak, but whenever he's given the opportunity to speak, when you listen to him, you will one word we use that task. So that goes with TMR. So with that, I try to relate most of the soft skills with my current XCOM team. And there are many more skills which are there, which we should have in us when we grow as a leader. Just I was thinking on what topic to speak, and then I came across. I thought, why should not we speak on soft skills? Then I started relating those skills with the current XCOM team, and then that is how I thought, let me share the thing. So with that, I would like to conclude on the TMOD part. We have our table topics which would be taken by TM Jyoti. But before we move, that I would just like to tell you the guest that we have this table topic which would be conducted by TM Jyoti. That would be last maybe till 11:40 it would continue. Then after that, we would have our new the voting or the election for the new strong members, where only the members of VTM are allowed to vote. So after that, even the session is over, you are requested to leave the all the members of VTM and continue with the election. Right? With that, I thank you all. Thank you, my colleagues, and
morning and namaste to all. PM Tarun forgot to say something about him. It's very important because you are leading the team. So I think I take this opportunity without asking you. I find you a very humble and a very calm person. He is actually inspired by Jyoti and trying to follow him. He's always calm, like no matter whatever the situation is very critical or conflict is there, even if somebody will shout at him, he will reply very politely. And that's what I want to learn from you. how one should be, how one can be calm when somebody is criticizing you or something. That is one of the best quality you have, and probably this is the reason that you could lead the team and you have the wonderful ex-com tenure. And earlier I mean, you were not there when I just joined. You were joining online and ma'am were asking about you why Tarun was not coming. So I was so much curious how to meet him in personally because we heard so many things about you. Like who is Tarun, and you. I mean, I heard about your speech. Tarun will leave with his name Tarun. So that is what I mean. Even if you're not there, people are talking about you. That is because of your work and your dedication. So I think this is a big round of applause. Start our session, level topic session. Today is a very, I think for few, especially for the EXCOM team, it's a very emotional moment because they are going to finish their tenure and they have, I'm sure they and all of us have a beautiful memory with them as well as with the club. So I thought team, let the keep the team as memories. And memories for members, I'll ask the question memories with the team. So we have to, question will be related to the Toastmaster, our club, and with our EXCOM team. For guests, there will be open question related to memories. So let me start with the no introduction or one comment. Let me invite timer of the team Hallelujah to explain her role. She will explain you the time limits of the table double session. Thank you, Toastmaster Jyoti. Good morning, everyone. My name is Hiranya, and today I am playing the role of timer. We are not having any prepared speeches and evaluation session today. So timings allotted for table topic is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'll show green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll show yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll show red card. At the end of the session, I'll present my report. Thank you. Thank you, PM. Let me invite our counter, team for this.
Hello everyone, my name is Toastmaster Kuldeep and I am your AHA counter today. So whenever you guys give a speech or whenever you go out in daily life, confidence is key always, right? Where a decisive person, a guy that takes on-spot decisions, that is required. So there's certain words that that when someone asks you, like say if your girlfriend asks you, do you love me? You cannot say, aha, so there's no room for error there, all right? And the same way, since there's so many college kids here, if you come home after the exam and your parents ask you, are you going to pass the exam or not? If you go, oh, so you know that the holiday is ruined because you're going to go into extra classes or something, right? So if you say directly yes or no, then you know that your parents are going to be happy with that. The same way, so there's filler words and crutch words that are so, and like these are filler words and crutch words that we use when we communicate with people, and it's not a good thing to do. So my job today is to note down the words that you've used so that we can prevent using them later on. Right? I'm going to hand it back.
Thank you, Thank you, invite PM Tarun. Since the team is so share one of your memories for your journey of EXCOM team.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. As I told, I joined in February 2022 as a member of VTM. When I took over as a treasurer, I served the treasurer role for 6 months. And then we had a opportunity where we had to go for the presidency. So myself, Dhruv and Nikhil. We three were debating who should take the role. Actually, not debating, but avoiding. Nikhil was the prime role. He was the first who should have taken the role as president because he was acting as the VP membership, and normally it's pattern that VP membership becomes the president for the next 10 years. So Adil called all three of us, and we were sitting like chai over chai at a cafe near Fatehgarh. We were discussing. Like I thought I would be on this because I will either take the role of VP education or VP membership, and Joe and Nikhil would be at this contesting for the president. So when the conversation started, it went in such a way that both of them all three of them were targeting me. And Nikhil is saying, okay, I have some work assignments to do this, so I will not be able to do this. Also, I will not be able to give time to the president role. So I was just listening. I thought Adil would continue. And immediately all three. So you are the person who can take. So I gave a thought for the moment, and I also told that I also may have priorities. I cannot be able to be just in them. Since I'm not into a membership or an education role, being a president directly be a difficult role. But then Adil was there to support me. I will be there. Even Drew and Nikhil told that when you are not available, you always be there. That memory goes into the lane, right? And then I took the role, and I found that it was worth taking that role. Thank you.
Then, may I invite team Kunal? Come on stage. Share one of your best memories with VTM.
Thank you. Well, the biggest challenge is carrying only one memory, and I have only 2 minutes. I joined 2000. I joined Toastmasters in 2017. When I was rightly. And as the statement says, that it actually helps us to improve our communication and leadership skills. Well, I respectfully disagree. You'll be surprised. Communication and leadership is given. Once you are here, it is already there. Toastmasters deliver more than that. Actually, Toastmasters help you to become a better person, better human being. And you will see that change once you continue your journey for more than 1 or 2 years. You get a chance to interact with the fantastic people. I remember few speeches. Tanjali Madam shared one of the memorable speeches about her own struggle, like eyebrow speech. I remember this. She gave a speech how she lost her husband. So much courage is required to deliver that speech. 15th of October, if I remember the date correctly, right? I remember the speech, a tiny little Toastmaster Pinky struggling with chromosome X. She is suffering with Turner syndrome, and how she is celebrating that disease and making an impact to the society. Do you think that Toastmasters is only about communication and leadership? When you listen such stories, you get that courage that, oh my God, I have no problem with my life. I have many more opportunities to deliver and thrive in this world. So I need at least 15 minutes to share the fond memories I have for this 8 years long journey and to be continued. And maybe sometimes I'll definitely take a role and share. Thank you.
I absolutely agree with the sentence that VTM of Toastmasters actually helps you to become a better person. And with that thought, I have created question instantly, it is not written. And the best person who can answer that question is PM Gitanjali.
Thank you, dear Devi.
Ma'am, I want you to share with all of us that how VTM helped you in your personal life, whatever it is, to help with sometimes your depression, sometimes your personal journey, and just guide all of us that how it is helping us to become a better person.
Again, thank you to you. Namaskar, and my Tulsi greetings to each one of you. BTM not only makes the person a better person, but actually it works like a medicine. It helps me to keep myself happy, healthy, and happy. In 2014, I lost my husband after my retirement, and I went totally depressed. Then my elder daughter, you all know, Toastmasters Nikita, she suggested me to join Toastmasters Club. She inspired me to join. Earlier I thought at 60 plus, what I can do? What people will say? She said me at that time she was in USA. She told me, Mama, don't worry, here every year people are also joining club. So with this word, I joined. That time, Toastmaster Dipankar was our president. When I called him, he very enthusiastically invited me to attend the meeting, which will be held on 25th December 2016. And also assured me, Madam, don't worry about your age, just come and have our attend the meeting. And the meeting, with great enthusiasm, I went to attend the meeting, and meeting was really enriching. Huh? Without any further delay, I became the member of this club from 1st January 2007. And still, till my journey is going on. I meet so many good people. I can't count it. But each one of them has given me such a wonderful vibes. And because of that, often you ask, Madam, from where you are getting the energy? This is the source of energy. Because of that, I'm here standing at 68. Thank you.
Whenever we see on our face, it's kind of a beautiful and a very strong energy you give to all of us. And it's always pleasant to see you, man.
And Mr. One and youngest.
And then now those people used to call me the youngest rebel also.
And there is one more magic of the stage. I have written the question, but I'm asking different questions. Because when I come here, I get all the thoughts naturally and I like to communicate naturally. So the one question instantly came in my mind, that is for guest Chaitali.
Ritali.
I request you to come on the stage. Since your husband is a part of VTM, your daughter is interested in participate in Toastmasters. So I want to ask you, what difference you find when Bhushan joined the Toastmasters in your personal life and how you are enjoying that?
When he's at his icebreaker, we locked the room for 1.5 hours, and I'm very curious about what he's doing inside because he never does that. Locking the room and all that. He asked both of us for complete silence in hours. Then after his speech, he come at home with a very fresh face and told me that recording and in this first week, he completely talked about both of us. So I felt very nice and I enjoyed his speech
And then at every Sunday at evening, I asked him that, what do you do, what do you do there, what was today's schedule there. And I started enjoying it. It's like, wow, it's a nice platform. So that I think when he joined Toastmaster, after that जब मैं उनकी मीटिंग देखती हूँ तो he feel more confident because now he's handling his client from US China. So I found him more confident, which attracts me more to join come here. That, I think we should make it like the family Toastmaster. It's giving us so much of great families and it's fun to see all family together. And it's an inspiration actually when you're coming with your family. So I'm very happy to see Sarika, sorry, I don't remember very well. I'm very happy to see you and I invite like please come here. I have a question for you instantly that came to mind the moment I saw you. You talked about, if I remember, you talked about your dreams and you want to achieve continuous in life. That's the reason you joined Toastmasters. So I want you to share with us how Toastmasters help you to follow your dreams and live your life following your dreams.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and good morning to everyone over here. Actually, I don't know. I think about myself that I'm not confused, but people will listen me then they will think that I'm confused. But I'm very clearly known. I have to do the two things in my life. The first priority is my family. All the women have that. But then the women are working also. I prefer not to be a working because I give the 100% to my kids. Because I am that type of mother who's saying that nobody could do better than me. So I want to be, even my daughter don't want me every time there, but I then also want to cook in everything, whatever you are doing. With my help, she can do much better. Okay, but secondly, I think the surrounding people who also tell me and compliment me that I am very good in some skill. So I want to be a working also because uh, officially it doesn't sound very good, but it is that officially you are doing something, you are getting more recommendable, that appreciation, certificate, promotion, salary, everything, and that is counted. So what I have planned at the back of my mind that whenever I will get the chance in my life to start my career, I should not be there with a question mark at what to do now. So I was searching something for like that, and I got about the information about the VTM. And after joining this VTM, really I've been very great because it is not a something like the official training or anything, but I have not a particular word to explain it, but it is something which always polish my the skills. It's people who are not related to each other, but then also they have something, the power, the energy, which gives you to do something, whatever you want to do in your life. It could be related to your kids, family, friends, your emotion, your depression, or excitement, officially in meeting, leadership, or whatever. It's up to you. Here is something which I have not a specific name to tell about that, but that something always helps you to whatever you want to do in your life, you want to achieve in a goal, whatever the name your goal are having, it's always help. That energy is going to help you that goal. Thank you so much.
May I invite PM Nikhil? I remember when I joined about to join the game, I asked you many questions. So what is a common and frequent question everybody asks you when they approach you for membership?
I think this is nice question. I'm supposed to transfer all these things. Thank you, Toastmaster Jyoti, and good morning all. I started taking this role of 5% membership last year. I wasn't much clear, but in this 1 year, I learned a lot of things. I came across more than 100 plus, professionals and people, different kind of people. Whom I get connected, I got chance to interact with them, and obviously once we build that network, learning will be there. I learned a lot of things. Now I'm getting the message. Now I come to know, okay, like which kind of the question we ask. So it's been 1 year of good. The one common question, like most of the people they ask about, uh, they do not know what exactly the platform works. They think this is a kind of the classes or the sort of institutes where someone will come here and teach you. So this is the one, myth that most of the new guests that I found that I verify that no, it's not something like that here. Each one has a different pathways based on your profession, based on your interest, based on your experience, and how to follow that. And meanwhile, learning comes at each of the stage. It is not something like how someone will teach you. So we have the experience evaluator, but this is the one question that many of people they do not know about the Toastmaster. They thought this is also something like a page or some other institutes. So most of the time I'm getting such kind of, but I hope our next vice president membership will also have its kind of the experience and how we'll be leading this club forward. Thank you very much.
Yes. And Alvin,
From board member. One guest.
okay.
Ashwin, can you please turn on your video?
Pushkar.
Hello, Pushkar. Hello.
Okay, we continue with that. Any guest? Yeah. Yeah. If you're a guest, I have an option for you. You can say whatever you feel about this place, whatever you are feeling right now, or you can share any of your memories of your school days.
First, I think this is a very friendly environment to speak and learn public speaking because I see I saw many places there people not smiling when some new person started speaking. So uh, I feel that environment. And currently I have no means no remember any memory because my focus is on work. So I want to say about my work. Currently, I'm providing social media marketing and website development to clients. So when I was uh, attending a webinar, so my mentor said that if you want to sell your services to some people, so you have to learn public speaking and sales skill. So I registered on website, but I not got reply. So I tell my friend Nishan, so he registered and also got WhatsApp number of Nikhil sir. So then I came here. Thank you. Next.
Thank you, Vijay. PM Ananda. Let's give the comment. For which position you will nominate yourself, like something if it is mandatory to nominate. So why?
A good listener. If it is there.
It is not there.
Thank you. Good morning, all of you. So, this question is very tough. I am immature to answer this because I don't know which role would be fit for me. So, Whether I pass these questions to the experienced one, those who are available, they can decide and they can say, I mean, might be fit, then I will explore that. So that is what I can now, commit. I don't have that maturity to take that. That is what I feel at this short residential two meetings from. But I would like to say that one episode when I got him, probably might remember it of two times. But the first meeting I attended as a guest, second one I could not attend because of some work priorities at the office. So then I asked him, I will join. That's join. I mean, I could not delay that because of this mind is very, this monkey mind is very, kind of, yes, it will hamper you and it will, throw you away in a dumb place where you cannot detect. So I took that decision and joined. Again, I that on college, that when I was in office. So that was what his persuasive power and the way he led that person to ask any kind of questions for any longer time. Okay, there is no limit. But out of my way of dealing with people, I ask him, can I call you at this time or then when you will be free? Then I call him, then the conversation goes well. No, that is what his greatness. I mean, when you be in that place, you should have that kind of nature that you should enjoy talking to the other person without having any kind of slightest amount of selfishness inside that speech or mind. Because what I felt that he has no kind of selfishness at that kind of talk. So that is what I got here and I am here. So thank you very much.
Okay, one last question. It's for the.
You want to comment?
Yeah. Your name?
Then
So, I mean, since you're a guest, I have an option for you. It's better.
Excellent.
Okay, then, please share. Since this is the last question, I want you to share a best qualities and the best thing you have seen so far in the Expo committee team, how it is helping an individual as well as the meeting to run it successfully.
Thank you. The best thing which we as a Toastmaster learn is being a better human being. As I think Kunal said, I was mesmerized with your speech and I was recollecting my earlier uh, um, engagement with Toastmaster as a member as well as an executive committee member. And I, as a person, have transformed significantly the moment I joined Toastmasters, and also while I was in Toastmasters, and then I had to go abroad for some engagement, so I got disconnected. And then once I came back to India, in fact in abroad also the Toastmasters system helps you, because if you go to Australia or if you are UK, Toastmasters clubs are prevalent in many places. It helps in networking. So one of the things Toastmasters is networking. Apart from communication, it helps in networking. So searching for a job or you want to look for some place to live, settle down. So Toastmasters gives a good platform to engage with people. So once I came back, somehow I had procrastinated is the only reason. There is no other reason. And as you said, the monkey mind found reasons not to come. Right? And then I took a break from my work for the last 2 weeks. Break work. So I kind of disconnected myself and I was thinking what and all I should do to take my life forward, apart from personal and professional commitment. So immediately what I thought came to think, this was happened last Sunday. So I decided I have to continue this. So I can't find a better platform to express myself, to learn, engage with wonderful people like you all. And that's why I'm here. So my wife is also happy that I'm not at home. Kind of the place where I won't bother her. My children, of course, are curious why he left the thought they usually the home. So I'm sure I'm going to join. So I will connect with someone. Uh, I hope to have a wonderful time with you all, and let's have a wonderful journey together. And thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you all. This will end of the table of this session. But I had prepared lots of questions for the EXCOM team, and unfortunately, they're not available today. I would like to say one thing about the current EXCOM team. That was a question, but I would like to answer that question. This current EXCOM team have made all the new members feel so comfortable, and they are so much dedicated and committed towards their duties. So I don't know, I mean, about you as a role player of this committee, but we are going to miss that committee for sure. So that is my answer. I mean, you have created such a benchmark and such a beautiful atmosphere in this meeting. So I think they deserve a big round of applause. With this, I hand over to you. Okay, and Simon present and vote.
Every speaker is qualified, and out of 9 speakers, 6 times I had to show the red card. So very well done. Everyone is qualified.
Thank you, team leader. I invite counter team Kuldeep.
I would like to start with our president. He used 3 times and he used once. But I would like to commend him because he was very calm, very direct, and he made very minor. It's just that he spoke for a long duration, so that is natural. I'd like to next is Toastmaster Kunal. He used just once. He's an experienced speaker, so we can expect that from him. Toastmaster Gitanjali, I've actually put a star next to your name because you did so well. You make my job easier. I definitely don't have to work with that. And you may be 68, but you don't look a day old. Mrs. Guest Vitali, Mrs. Bhushan's Mrs. Bhushan, she used 5 times. So that is, you just please note that. And Toastmaster Sarika, you use I a lot. So maybe you can interchange it with some other word. And you use twice. Toastmaster Nickel used 3 times. Yes, Rishi used 7 times, and he used so as a crutch word. So avoid using so. And you use your hands a lot for some reason. So yeah, it seems like it is so. Like, Toastmaster Ananda used 3 times. Guest another the chap with the nice haircut. He used 5 times. He used I a lot, and he used the word and repeatedly. So it's he used it as a crutch word. So that is my report for the day. I'd like to hand back to.
I invite in the country, the youngest member. Thank you to evaluate the level of this session.
Again, my soulful greetings to each one of you. Today, we all know that again the new people will come and they will take the role of EXCOM. Again, they will redo their journey. They will start with a new way. They will give a new setup to our VTM club. And again, we will move from one setup to next. So I think it is something special day for us. So let me not go for any critical evaluation. Just say something good, whatever each one has given there. in the style of their presentation. First of all, my heartfelt congratulations to Toastmaster Jyoti. She already mentioned that she was not well yesterday. She was suffering from fever. But see the charisma and the magic of Toastmaster. Attended the meeting, not only attended the meeting today, but also she had played the role of chief master. Not 1, 2, 3, or 5. Just take it. He has presented 9 people with wonderful topics and engaged the show in a very wonderful manner. She played her role in a complete, in a very majestic way, following all the protocols of Toastmasters Club pageant. See, today many members they presented about their memories of Toastmaster Club. In this row was Toastmaster Tarun, then Toastmaster Kunal, myself, Sarika, Nikhil, Ananda. We have came on the stage and explain about their journey of Toastmasters Club. How this VTM enhanced them to become a good human being. How this club had helped them to become a wonderful, from simple to a wonderful person. They become a wonderful speaker. They become a wonderful coordinator. They become a wonderful EXCOM member. What not? They have given their very rich and wonderful speeches to their village. Kudos to them. Now about few guests. Among the guests, Ritali came. Ritali, though it is the first time you were here on the stage, and it's not very easy to appear on the stage for the first time, but you took the challenge and you presented. You talked about your husband, Bhushan, how he reacted when he has presented his first eye-breaking speech and what he has done, how he has done the practice. You just narrated everything about him. Very wonderful. Rushi, to talk about your dreams that you want to become a freelance presenter or a webinar fraternity and entrepreneur. So, very nicely you have explained yourself. Just one thing, those who are the guests, they forget to address the audience. It is the norm of the VTM, or not only the VTM, wherever you go, if someone will tell you to address on the stage, it is your prime duty to address the audience by saying hi, hello, good morning, namaskar, whatever it is. You must do it. And one thing, you rotate your hands. That shows your nervousness. Whatever nervous you are from inside, you should not show all those things to the public. You should be confident when you are on the stage. Then Janardhan, you are already a ex-Toastmaster, not from VTM, but from other club. So you presented very well. So now no more procrastination. Come and join our club and make our VTM enriched by your own thoughts and expression. Because it is, I told you, a special day. That's why I will not give much about all the other members. This is one thing about the Sarika. I wish you all the best to follow your dream and thanks.
Whenever you're on stage, I personally feel like the head of the family is writing word of confidence. Patient to listen to you. Thank you so much. With this, I hand over the stage to BMW.
Good morning to the master and fellow guests. In this So official agenda is over, we come to the end of the meeting and guest can be requested to leave the meeting. Other members can stay that, we will meeting for the meeting. Will not have question directly because. Thank you, guys, but before you depart, we can have a small group photo.
हे पहला पण mechanism answer
सब कंप्लीट कर देते
So you also, all the best for opening the gables for the best. Yeah, just eagerly waiting for the news when you will call as a big guest. कुणाल सर और मेरा जो बहुत डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन है 17 I get very admiration in India. I know when I given my first Toastmaster of the day, that day you had it.
Ready?
Yes.
Excuse me. I ensured that it was after the break. Patience.
But me, that is really looking at the day.
Members can settle. Or actually during the period of COVID only, he was very and now he is the head of responsibility. And taking it up. Oh, वो क्या है? He's making statement. नहीं वो बच्चों का start करते हैं just yes.
Yes, hi Pushkar, are you available?
Yes, I'm available now.
Okay. Now the elections are going to start, so please be on the line.
Sure.
Only count three.
उसमें जा रहा है क्या? लेके जा रहा है। हाँ ये ग्रुप वगैरह को बोलो ना उन्हें ज्वाइन करके
Actually, through me, वो पूरी रात जगे है।
बोलो ना ऑनलाइन ज्वाइन
वो
करके
पूरी रात जगे है। तो शायद
अनिल को बोलो 5 मिनट ज्वाइन करो और उसको गिरीश सर को भी बोलो गिरीश सर को भी बोलो
हाँ आदिल को बोलता हूँ
मैं इलेक्शन के लिए नहीं आएंगे
आदिल is there?
विक्रम को बोलो विक्रम
तो विक्रम मेंबर नहीं है ना
अच्छा विक्रम ज्वाइन करो
आदिल
तो
एक दो हमें माते नहीं करो पीरियड अपन से दो मेंबर प्लीज सीटेड
आप पे आ जाओ ना
अरे
सर
हाँ ये है okay so and I think in that
he will join more
अच्छा Pushkar, can you just come on the show, turn off your video, please? Oh,